to be a green flag at the culmination of the first formation lap no matter what, but they were never going to go green, and we should still be getting a side-by-side start when we do go to green the next time around.
My next question.
Yeah. I'm gutted for Weston Workman, though. I mean, his family's here, his mom and dad, and he's got an aunt and an uncle who are visiting too, and was really excited about the possibility of today's race, and it all just went out the window during that qualifying session. What's more,
we are going to get a side-by-side start. This is effectively coming back after a yellow, but because it is the start of the race proper, we've gone side-by-side. Nate Cicero on pole position for Saito Motorsport Group on the bottom of the racetrack. Gresham Wagner in the number 5, the darker car on the top side. Under the lights at Daytona International Speedway, we kick off the 2025 Whelen Mazda MX-5 Cup presented by Michelin with a restart after a problem for Weston Workman. He's got back onto the end of the train of cars. Down on the yellow line, waiting for the pole sitter. Green flag in the air, and Nate Cicero gets his foot down, crosses the line. He's jumped a couple of cars lengths, so he's done a really good there. Right at the back, Jeremy Fletcher in that black. You can see coming out of the International Horseshoe now in second. It is the 5 with Gresham Wagner up into third position. It's Jared Thomas as they go through the kink for the first time. Unsure perhaps of how much grip there is out there with rain falling gently. They have gone on to the Michelin wet weather tyres down to the West Hairpin, West Horseshoe for the first time. Headlights ablaze on the leader, Nate Cicero. That was a copybook start. He really controlled that very well indeed, Shay.
Who won race 2 here last year? That would be Nate Cicero. He knows how to lead around Daytona International Speedway, and he is doing it once again in a very commanding fashion. Weston Workman being pushed back into his pit box, by the way, by the BSI crew, so clearly not all okay with that number 13 machine, but a breakaway at the head of the field as Nate Cicero, former MMR driver, is being pushed by Gresham Wagner, current MMR driver and 2-time defending series champion.
And a bit of bump drafting is okay, but you cannot have sustained or constant contact. 4 wide behind, standard operational procedure for the Whelen Mazda MX-5 Championship. Side by side there with the red and white car. That's Jared Thomas having to get his elbows out. Somebody's gone wide at the top.
Glenn McGee.
Now, that was again a little bit of hip and shoulder there. Did Glenn get damage to his car as he went up there? Was he pulling out the way, or did he just fall?
He will be scored with 36th place points, which I believe is 10 points in and of itself. So he's going to double his efforts in effect, but it's not enough for the defending series, 2-time series champion to be happy with that finish. Who else was... Weston Workman did finish the race, albeit several laps down.
2 laps down. Yeah.
He's going to be asking his crew what they can fix on the car to make it better for tomorrow, which perhaps this just turned into a big test session for him for tomorrow's race. I'm never counting out Weston Workman.
So, as we have mentioned, Tyler Gonzalez, Ethan Goulart and Bryce Cornet will be on the podium. Ethan, the best of the rookies. Elio Meza just off the podium, another rookie. Had a great battle with Ethan Tyler in 5th. Parker DeLong coming up through the field to 6th. Noah making up positions as well. Further down the field, Alex Bashira taking that brand new award, and Heather Hadley will take the extra $2,000 for being the best female racer. Frankie Barroso, who was going well early on, dropped back a little bit. Sally Mott had a couple of spins. Cody Powell was in strife at one stage as well. Nate Cicero in 30th. There's the big story. Went for slick tyres early on, didn't pay off.